Buenos dias. Good morning, everyone. It is day 20 of our digital learning. Please ignore my dog. He is whining because I will not let him sit with me. So if you hear him, I'm sorry. All right, so day 20, what we've got going on. First thing what I want you guys to do is to go to VHL, and you're gonna have a grammar tutorial video that shows you a little bit about the preterite of stem changing verbs. That's going to be one of our main focuses in Unit 8, okay? So one of the things that you guys are going to have today is I am going to, if you look here, we have apuntes nuevos, new notes over the stem changers in the preterite. So los verbos con cambios radicales en el pretérito. Now, let me stop share so I can make sure to pull up the correct worksheet here. So you are going to be, here we go. You can follow along with these notes here, and this is going over what the PowerPoint is having, even down to the sentences that we're going to practice, okay? It is important that you do these notes, guys, because especially if you plan to move on to Spanish 3, we do a lot of the preterite there as well. So you really need to have these notes because it is a difficult concept. Okay, so let's go back to the PowerPoint. Duke, come on, man. All right, so here is the PowerPoint. And let's go over some of the stuff for today. I'm sorry if he is distracting you guys. All right, so let's look here. Oh, no thanks. We have the stem changers. So just note that AR and ER stem changing verbs from the present tense have no stem change of the preterite. That's a relief. That is great. Okay, but IR stem changing verbs do have a stem change. So that's going to be what we need to look at. Okay. Servir, remember that the verb servir means to ask for, like, not to ask for, that's pedir. Servir is like to serve. So in the past tense, this IR verb, we're going to have serví, serviste, sirvió, servimos, servistais, and sirvieron. Notice where the stem change is here in that I, okay? Next one we have is dormir. Dormí, dormiste, durmió, dormimos, dormistais, and durmieron. This one in the regular tense, present tense, this used to be one of those that was an O to UE. So keep that in mind. A lot of the errors that I see some of my Spanish 3 students do still is that they want to make it a DUE, but this is a DU, okay? And for those that do not remember, dormir means to sleep. Now notice that the stem changing ir verbs only have a stem change in the él and ella, usted, and the ellos, ellas, ustedes, the bottom 2 boxes, okay? So that's what we saw for sirvió, sirvieron, and then the durmió, durmieron. Also, stem changes in the preterite will only consist of E to I or O to U. That is key to remember. Like I told you guys the example with dormir, that it's an O to U versus like the O to UE. And a lot of the times you guys still want to do the E to IE, but it's only, I repeat, only E to I, O to U. So look at those examples that we just discussed, okay? You have the I and you have the U. So let's practice some of these, conjugating the following stem changing verbs in the preterite. So pedir, that is to ask for, okay? Pedir is going to turn into pedí, pediste, pidió, pedimos, pedistais, and pidieron. Preferir, which means to prefer, is going to be preferí, preferiste, prefirió, preferimos, preferistais, and whoa, that's a tongue twister. Prefirieron. I can't say that one too fast. So you can see here the I. Now the endings, those are your regular IR endings that we learned from the last chapter. So the regular endings is just that these are specifically having stem changers, okay? Now, repetir, which means to repeat, repetí, repetiste, repitió, repetimos, y'all, I need coffee. Repetisteis and repitieron. Now, notice these are the I's. Seguir, that's one that a lot of people always forget. That is to follow. Now, this one's going to be seguir, seguiste, siguió, seguimos, seguisteis, and siguieron. Okay, notice it's an E to I. Now, morir, dun dun dun, that is to die. So morir is going to be mori, moriste, murió, morimos, moristeis, and murieron. Okay, so here we've got conseguir, and that is going to be conseguí, conseguiste, consiguió, conseguimos, conseguisteis, and consiguieron. Okay, now with these stem changers, you know, a lot of people are like, well, how do you know it's going to be that? You guys, you have to study it. There's no other way. I myself, you know, I spoke the language, but when I went to college, I really focused on the grammatical aspect of it. And some of these verbs, I just had to like practice and do flashcards and remember this one's this one, this one's that one. So it's not something that's just going to come to you like right away. You really have to focus on knowing that these are going to be the ones that change in the preterite tense, and really focus if it's going to be E to I or O to U, okay? So on the bottom of your notes, you will see that you have these following sentences, okay? You are going to rewrite the following sentences, conjugating the verbs into the preterite tense, okay? So let's look at number 1. Ana y Enrique piden unos refrescos fríos. Now, the verb in the sentence is piden, okay? And that is in the present tense. So we would say, Ana y Enrique pidieron unos refrescos fríos, because pidieron is a third person plural, as you can see here. Sorry guys, my dog is whining because he literally just wants me to play with him, but digital learning time. Mi mamá nos sirve arroz con frijoles y carne. Delicioso. Aquí tenemos, we have the verb sirve, okay? So that is going to be, mi mamá nos sirvió, okay? Sirvió arroz con frijoles y carne. Then we have Tina y Linda duermen en un hotel de Lima. Lima is in Peru. Now the verb here is duermen, third person plural. So then it would be Tina y Linda durmieron en un hotel de Lima. Now, let's see the following two. Las flores de mi tía mueren durante el otoño. El otoño is the fall. Remember my little, oh, there's a leaf falling on the end. Mueren, third person plural. So then it would be, las flores de mi tía murieron durante el otoño. Oh my God, he's trying to sneak in. Dude, go hang out with your homies. Go. 5. Ustedes se sienten bien porque ayudan a las personas. So here the verb we have, oh, it is a reflexive verb, se sienten, okay? So this one would be, se sintieron bien porque ayudaron a las personas, okay? So hopefully you guys got those correct and you were able to recognize them. Remember that it's in the third person singular and third person plural. Now, what I want you guys to do today, I'm going to start backwards. I'm going to tell you guys first to go complete the VHL activity called Inténtalo. It's having you guys fill out the conjugations, just practice the spelling, make sure that you're focusing on the correct things and the correct changes. And then you're going to be completing a preterite stem changing worksheet and uploading that to Shobi. So let me see if I can show you guys that worksheet real quick. Yes. All right. So let's share screen real quick. Here we go. So this is going to be the worksheet that you will be completing. Now, not only here do you have to pick the verb or conjugate the verb, but you have to pick the correct verb that would fit there. Then on the bottom section, you're going to have to correct the mistakes that he might have had in the sentence. And it says here, replace the subject with the one given in parentheses. So this might also change the conjugation because you are replacing the subject, okay? So make sure that you complete this and upload it to Shobi. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Remember, my office hours are 10:30 to 12. That is a guaranteed time that you will find me. And I am working on getting y'all's grades updated all the way up to from what we've done. And my goal is to get that done by Thursday for you guys. So keep an eye out. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Y vamos a tener un Zoom. We're going to have a Zoom el miércoles a las 11 de la mañana. So 11 o'clock in the morning. And I'll send out a reminder with that and the information. So I will see you guys then. If you have any questions, reach out. Y nos vemos mañana. Adiós.